Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome once more to Aurora 4X as we continue. So, we've just finished designing our Mercury here. Now the Mercury is going to be quite an interesting craft. It is, I suppose it's going to be more of our actual cruiser. The Yonders are cruisers that have to operate with a command ship due to the fact that they do not have long-range sensors. But with our ships having long-range sensors, we do have the ability to... well, operate alone. I'm just thinking here, we have this range at 300,000, yes, which is fine, but the tracking speed. Now, our fire control can only track at 25,000, so I do wonder if I should redesign that turret. Because we can't track at 50,000, that's the problem, wasn't it? Yeah. So the turrets could move at that speed, but the fire controls would have a very hard time. Extraordinarily hard time. How much is the weight here? So, yeah, you can see here that almost double the weight over here. Okay. So what we might have to do is redesign the Quad 15s to use the soft X-rays, and then at least they would be longer ranged and within our fire control speed limit. So we do need to up our fire control speed. So we have a lot of lab spare, so we'll go to sensors and fire control. So we need to up that speed, and it wouldn't hurt to design a new sensor. 35 labs on it, that should be good. Okay. Missile ECM, X-ray FC. I can't remember what this was for. That's the problem. I always forget what I actually built it for. We have the Astarte AMM. Meh. Ah, we do have the fire control over here as well. Okay. Well, we started the research, we might as well continue. Not much choice in that regard. Right, we'll take some labs away from here and put it into the fire control. So in all honesty, we need that. Okay. So we're diverting our research towards making our weapons just better, really. I do wonder how I'm going to actually hold that planet, and the planet I'm referring to is Ancolica Prime. I could build garrison infantry, which is not a bad idea, I suppose. They are faster to be built as well. It would mean that we take that world over sooner. And obviously we're going to leave them behind, aren't we? So we'll get on with those. Start building those. Obviously the fact is they'll not have any attack, but we are going to need a garrison on that planet to ensure its security and loyalty. Now, speaking of that, we do have a Lorica segmentata being assembled upon the world, which means we are going to have to bring an armed shipment of munitions over here. We could do that without designing a civilian craft for that purpose, by just having one of our light cruisers, one of the missile cruisers head over here and dispatch its missiles to the Lorica segmentata. Yeah, that's doable. Okay, industry. So expecting this to be done on the 30th December 2102. Some time away. A few years away yet. But not that far. Okay. So, let's take a look at Phoenician A4. Phoenician A4. Ah, you kidding me? They've already settled Phoenician A4, but yet they haven't fucking settled Syracuse. Ah, you having a giraffe, mate? Ah. Thankfully it has minerals. Not that many minerals. It does have titanium, which is quite rare, but my god. Settle Syracuse for that. That's irritating. Okay, we'll design a civilian craft to be able to do that for us, because I'm so sick of it not doing it. I need it. Okay, what should we call this? We'll call it, I don't know, we'll call it the bloody Ark or something. So rename arc. New hull. Colonization. Let's call it a COL, whatever. Right then. So mount some engines on here then. So we need the 400 AUs. How many can we put on this? Let's see. Go for about 5, and then at least we have some good fuel to weight ratio. So, sorry, engine to weight ratio. Get some heavy on there. I don't need much. I mean, that's far more than I ever need. But I'd rather have it quite powerful, considering these cryogenics are quite heavy. Put some armor on the baby as well. Bring it up to about 4. Maybe 5 just for sake of it being even. Okay, so we are going to need cargo handling systems. Get about 5 on there for the meantime, see how we get on. Right, cryogenic transport. So, the cryogenics, how many can you carry? That's 10,000. Okay. Get a few on there. Okay, so that brings us to that weight. I could reduce that a little bit, try and bring it down to about 40,000, which doesn't matter that much. So what I might do then is instead maybe add some more engines, increase its speed. Cargo handling, 20 hours. Yeah, we'll up that by another 5. Bring that down to 10 hours. About 5 minutes, that's fine. We'll add more engines. Deployment time. It can be about a year. It doesn't matter. It's going to be between worlds. So to be honest, I could probably make that about a year. I don't know. I'll go for 12 and then it's easy. I'm not having to check up on it all the time. Right, let's see. I need to try and get another engine on here. 900. Let's see. Could reduce that down. Actually, I might just have it at maybe... I could have it at 1. It's not going to matter too much. It's just if it ever got hit by anything, I'd rather it have a chance, but meh. It's not going to be in any fighting, really, is it? Okay. Might just add some more cargo handling systems then. Increase the speed at which we load and unload. And then for these last few tons, we'll just put some fuel on there. Okay, so it'll carry about 100,000 people at a time. It'll unload them in about 4.5 minutes-ish. That's incredibly quick. That's some damn fast unloading. Okay, so fuel storage. There we go, exactly 50,000 tons. Right, so speed is 3,200 kilometers per second. Which is decent, still faster than our first exploration vessels, the Ark Royal and the Washington. 8 engines, yep. It's a good power to weight ratio, I'd imagine. Let's take a look at the component summary. So most of that, about 50% goes into the cryos. I could decrease the amount of engines and have more in the other parts of the ship, but to be honest, actually, let's see. If we reduce it down to about 40,000, what will we gain/lose? Yeah. Well, we lose quite a lot of speed. Does that matter, though? Not that much. $40,000 tons, 2,000 kilometers per second. Saves us quite a lot of weight, quite a lot of build time as well, I'd imagine. Yeah. We'll go for that then. Shave 10,000 tons off it, still does the exact same thing. All we were doing there is basically just add in like another 1,200 kilometers per second. Oh, god damn it! Scientist Graham Richard II has retired at the age of 70. Oh, he is going to be sorely missed. Sorely missed. Indeed. Right, we need to take these forces over there. But that's good then, he completed his research before he retired. So what a way to end his career. Okay. So we'll have the Odysseus selected. Sorry, was it the Odysseus or the Odyssey? Yeah, the Odysseus. I always forget. Right, Earth, Odysseus. You are going to pick up said unit, said battalions, and you're going to take them to Ancolica. We will need to work on creating a HQ infrastructure. Command infrastructure, I should say. Okay, let's go over to our shipyards. Manage shipyards. So, it's only about 40,000 tons. Who's Mark II? I wonder if these shipyards could build it without retooling. Construction. No. No. Nope. Nope. I'll retool you. I think. No, the Use Mark II was the Odysseus class. Well, we'll redesign a system exploration vessel in the future. So we'll go with the Ark. That's going to take a fair amount of time, really. So fair enough, we'll retool to the Ark class colonization vessel. Okay. Irritating that they have decided to settle on Phoenician, but oh well. We need to come up with a name, but I think I'll wait until next episode. Well, next session for you guys to come up with a name. So if you guys want to come up with a name for Phoenician A4, then do comment down below, and we'll see which one is the best. Okay, so back to Bernard Star. Where is my terraformers? Are they in Ross 154? Yes, there they are. Okay. What do we have in this system? Do we have anything worthy of mention? Let's go over here and look for minerals. Oh yes, we do have quite a nice set over here. Now the temperature is incredibly high. That's a lot of material. It would be a hell of a will to colonize and terraform. I do not know if it'd be possible to terraform, considering the amount of work it would need. The gravity is not acceptable either, so it's... yeah, it's never gonna happen then. That's a shame. It would have been a fantastic mining world for all of that. But we can still set up automated colonies and etc. It should be fine. But yeah, the gravity can't do a damn thing about. Fair enough, really. Fair enough. Can't fix that. Okay. Phoenician, yep, it's over here. Go back to our sol system. Okie continue. So, I think we might wait until we have the new fire control tracking in, etc. And I'll have to redesign that missile system, sorry, that laser system. But if I wait until I have the new tracking speed, then we should be good. It's always one of those things, isn't it? You always want to wait for the latest technology. But it's one of those things of, you need to push it out the door. Depending on the weight. So what I might do then is redesign the turrets to track at the speed that will be unlocked. And then at least we can design a fire control once it arrives, this new technology with the new range as well. And then we can strip out the old fire control and put in the new one. And at least our turrets will be able to track up to that speed with no problems. So that's fine. Yeah, that sounds good to me. At least then we're not having to research new turrets again. The weapon system's fine. Odysseus and completed orders. Actually, speaking of that, I mean, the lasers should be upgraded to the soft X-ray, which means we're going to have to research that new turret anyway, aren't we? God damn it. Okay, right, Odysseus. You're carrying quite a few mobile infantry there. Okay, good. So we'll have you take these infantry over to Ancolica for the subjugation campaign. Unload all ground units. Then I would like you to return back to Earth and await new orders. There we go. Okay, dokie. Lots of civilian traffic over here. Right. So you're estimating about 15 days and 16 hours to arrive at Ancolica. Ah, fair enough. Take a look at our galaxy map. So, have we explored Gliese? I can't remember. Let's take a look at Gliese. Ah, yes, we did. It was basically a giant... Yeah, there's literally nothing there. Just a star. Lemon 16 was another star, basically. A binary system, if I'm correct. Right, was 28. 128. What do we have here? A colonizable world to begin with. That's something I should do. Lots of titanium. Good amount of cobalt. Sodium. Nice amount of potassium, not gonna lie. Yeah, that was the thing about this system. It just wasn't that great in terms of minerals, but incredibly easy to colonize this system. All we'd have to do is just increase that oxygen a little bit and it'd be perfect. Maybe increase the temperature a little bit as well. Actually, I think that's within acceptable. It is... No, it's just out of acceptable, actually. So that's fair enough. So we'll probably come back to this planet in the future. At least we can get it that going. Right. Ross 154. We looked at earlier. Yeah. Okay, let's go back to Phoenician. So we have Phoenician B over here. Now B3 has quite a lot of material, a lot of titanium, a hell of a lot. A hell of a lot of galacite. Lots of minerals here. We need to do something with it. Yeah, there's quite a bit of minerals in this system. Quite a good amount. Right, Struve 2398. So, B1 has some Vendorite. Now, Vendorite is something I haven't seen, so that's quite nice. Huh. Okay. It seems I forgot about the Struve system. That's a good amount of sodium. Right, Struve. Where is Struve? Right next to Earth. Okay. Right, we'll start colonization efforts over here post-haste. Why am I not in this system? It's right there. Right, well, I know what we can do then. We'll send some ships over here to start surveying for jump points. We'll try and explore the system from there, because we've not explored that area. Right, so we have the Ardent over here. Sorry, this is the Isaac Newton. Okay, Struve 2398. Bring with you the Berlin, as well as the Isaac Newton. Oh, that was the class, wasn't it? Never mind. Okay. Proxima as well, why not? Good. Good. We'll translate into that system. But first we'll refuel, because the Isaac Newton doesn't have full fuel, so we'll refuel, resupply, and head to the Struve 2398 jump point. Good. Sounds great to me. Can start scanning in that system, and I do believe each of those exploration ships does indeed have... actually, I don't know if the Zambians do. I can't remember. I think they do have the capability to look for jump points. Yeah, I think they do. But then at least we can have all four of them looking around the system. I'm not entirely sure if we scanned everything in the system, so we'll check that once those ships arrive. And it gives our crew something to do. I mean, it's been a long time since they had something to do. It really is, honestly. Alright, just wait on this time. Yeah, I'm looking forward to what potential jump systems... Well, what systems we could potentially jump to then. I mean, I was looking for new systems, which is pretty fantastic. I'm looking forward to seeing what discoveries we might find now. Really looking forward to that. I don't know if we completely surveyed this system as well. Yeah, wait for this month, there we go, okay. Morale has increased upon those worlds. We do have a mineral shortage of geranium at Lupical Prime. The mineral shortages are just basically the production can't keep up with the demand. Yeah. Even though we have a huge mining rate over here. We have more mining here than we do on Earth. To be honest, all we have on Earth is geranium, so I think I might just ship the last of my mines over to Lupical. And considering the access is incredibly difficult, 0.69, most of our geranium was really hard to get to. Whereas the access here is still pretty bad, but yeah, it's still pretty bad. It's pretty bad. If only it was like higher, but we'll make do. We'll make do! Yeah, I wish it was like 1.0 or something or higher, that'd be amazing. Unless 1 is the highest, which seems likely. So I think we'll have the mines taken to Lupical. To be honest, it's worth it. I mean, on Earth, we're only gaining like, what, 363 tons of geranium per annum. It's not the greatest, really. Yeah. We'll do that then. Okay. I think that sounds good. Right then, so our ship should have arrived. Perhaps. Okay, so we're going to pause this then. Oh, we did finish one of them though. Oh, we finished two of them, fantastic. Should we work on the divisional over here? We need neutronium. Do we have neutronium? Neutronium sounds so cool. Right, mining. Ah, we do have neutronium. Superb! Absolutely superb. Ah, that's really good then. I was thinking that we didn't. Yeah, so we'll start training... Oh, bloody hell, the divisionals are incredibly costly. We'll start recruiting divisional commands, and then at least we can start getting our armies put together, and it's going to be great then. We'll go with the divisionals to start with, because they're the ones that take the longest, so if we start with what takes the longest, and then we can fill in the gaps with the brigades, we'll be all good. Right, Strew 2398. Oops, not Sol. 2398. Have we not arrived? No, we haven't. Okay, fair enough. What speed are we traveling at? We have to travel at the speed of a slow ship. Is that... Ooh, yeah, wow. That's slow. That's really slow. That's incredibly slow. My. We're going to have to come to a point where we either retrofit these ships or we scrap them. But it's that thing that those materials have been put to good use, and I'm never going to get everything back from scrapping it. So I suppose I might as well use it until the thing dies. Yeah, we'll do that. Speed for a system exploration vessel really doesn't matter too much. As long as they're not too slow, they're pretty much fine at doing whatever they're going to do. All we need is that sensor, so yes, we'll keep them. And we'll have them available for our use, and for the use of the UNSC. That sounds good to me. I do want to get rid of them just purely for having something faster, more convenient, more up-to-date. But hey, new isn't always better, guys. It's not always better. New and shiny is, though. New and shiny. New and shiny looks fabulous. Oh, we got a new researcher there, Harrison Fry. 15% on the weapons technology. Sort of the kinetics. And Jamie Weston. 10%. Yeah, we could do with more academies. Okay. So we've detected Ankolica. Yep, with the Togo. Okay. 21 million kilometers out. Go down units. 707. Take a look at our research on the ground unit strength. 18th of March. Ooh, my birthday. Ooh, 2 things on my birthday. Years apart, but still on my birthday. Yeah, so 18th of March 2096. Not that far away. Obviously, it'd be in the 3rd month, so not far away at all. Get on with that. We do have another colonization ship being created. So, I don't know why they won't settle Syracuse. For some reason, they just won't. Possibly because it's orbited New Carthage, but it's so strange. It already has installations on the planet as well. But, we'll make do. We'll make do. I am going to build my own colonization vessel at long last. So, we can make do, really. In the meantime. Then once we have it, we can use it for state business. And get colonists where we want them. Which is fine by me. So that means I could take them to, like, hellhole worlds to mine until their deaths. I don't envy them. I mean, imagine living on Lubrical Prime for the years and years before it was ready. It was pretty much a hellhole. Freezing. Absolutely freezing. Right, Velis is a hostile contact, obviously. Mineral shortage, yup. Okay. Have we still not arrived? Yet. No. Where's that jump point? Oh, right, they're just about to enter the jump point, fair enough. I do hope there's nothing dangerous in Struve. I don't think there is. I just think it's a system I've not been back to for a long time. Which would be quite likely. It's amazing to see all the civilian traffic going through Lubrical, isn't it? You see Ross 128 over there, and then you see Lubrical Prime, or the Lubrical system which leads to the Phoenician system which leads to the Bernard Star. Hell of a lot of traffic. So, what we probably have to do then is establish defensive platforms next to these jump points that ensure security for our empire. Sorry. UNSC. Republic. Kinda. United Nations, whatever you want to call it. For humanity, I should say. Yeah, we'll put them on the jump points in the future, and then at least we have some security on the entrances into the Sol system and other systems as well where we deploy them. Possibly I'll develop different versions that can sit above planets, maybe. So we could have, like, armed refineries, which would be quite handy. Basically have them as our way stations. Give them good sensors, give them decent armament, decent PD, really. They don't really need something long-ranged. Possibly they do. I mean, missiles wouldn't be a bad idea, considering if our beams are outranged and their ships have beams that outrange ours, then yeah, we're in for a bad time. So missiles for long-range defenses / offensive. I could of course have fighters, but fighters have the uncanny ability to be potentially shot down. Whereas missiles are obviously harder to shoot down due to their immeasurably smaller size. Which makes a big difference. And what we can do is research missile ECM in the future, which could make them even harder to shoot down. So, say that their tracking speed is much higher than our speed of missile. With the ECM, we'd find it a lot easier to get through. So, I've done a lot of waffling there. And that's mostly because we are coming towards the end of the episode, so I didn't want to do another turn until next time. I apologise for that, it's rather lazy. My game seems to be lagging. It's really odd, isn't it? Okay. Right, there we go. But yes, guys, I thank you for watching so very much. And do remember to comment down below with a name for the Phoenician A4 planet. And we'll get on with it. So, until next time, I hope you've enjoyed this. Do go ahead and subscribe if you're new, and until next time, you have been you, I have been me. Goodbye for now.